flexing. No, you see me flexing, I'm just flexing.
Welcome to Fan Talk 360, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Big Kev.
It's Marcus the Truth. We here to talk sports all day, every day.
Raw and uncut. Let's do it.
Let's hit it. Boy, I love Saturday, boy. What about your weak-ass Florida State Seminoles, man? What's going on? I mean, goddamn, y'all got your ass kicked, man. What's up? Nothing? Silence?
We got embarrassed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ashamed to admit it. I mean,
Kev, the quarterback had more yards than the team.
I don't know what to say, man. I feel humbled.
Y'all couldn't stop him for nothing. He said hike and then he was in the end zone every play. He made every throw. Did y'all send the practice squad out there? I mean, who was that, the recruits?
It felt like we was having our new recruits. It felt like we was playing all freshmen, to be honest with you. I mean, this was the worst ass whooping I've seen in years. Jimbo Fisher didn't have any answers for the first time. Really,
I don't think anybody had any answers for anything.
I mean, we didn't have, it was like, what? I don't know what the hell we were doing out there, man. I mean, it seemed like it was a practice drill. It was like seniors versus, you know what I'm saying, the freshmen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think y'all were holding tryouts that year. I think it was like high school seniors.
We looked
versus college team.
We looked so bad. The mascot wanted to just, just throw in the towel for it. You know what I mean? It was ugly. I mean, I guess we're not as good as I thought. There you go. I admit it. We're not as good as I thought. I admit it, but it's still time for us to hit that championship. All we need to happen is that Clemson beats Louisville.
Hey, what rank are y'all now?
We're ranked 15 right now. That's not, it's not as bad a drop as you think.
Who were y'all before?
we were number 2. So it's a far cry from the top, but it's not over till it's over, all right? So if we can beat Clemson, we can beat Florida, and we can beat Miami, we're right back in this.
And you need everybody else to lose.
And we need a couple people to lose, yeah. We need a few people to lose.
That sounds like the Raiders trying to make the playoffs. I mean, it's that bad. It's that bad for you guys. I mean, let's hit the NFL scene for a second. Is that all right?
Let's do it.
So my beloved Niners played, and I'm feeling a little Mike Singletary-ish right now because I want winners. I want those who want to play football on the team, out on the field. And the last 5 minutes, I just didn't see that. And I understand that we were supposed to lose, that we were the underdog, we weren't even supposed to be close in the game. And I understand that we got our butts kicked pretty good, just like Vegas said we would. But with 5 minutes to go, we're down 7, and we just showed no heart for the rest of the game. I mean, I'm really lost for words right now because we had a chance to win. And I understand, because I understand that they made it to the Super Bowl last year. I understand that Cam is last year's MVP. I understand all that. But maybe my mind just says when we hit the court, when we hit a field, we are even. When the game is within 7 points, you should be able to man up enough to either win it or not lose in the fashion that they lost. That's just my opinion. Maybe because of the mindset that I have, and I'm just like, I'm not going out like that. I just want them to man up in the last 5 minutes. I was like, we could really make a game out of this.
I hear everything you're saying, man, but you're not looking at this from the proper perspective, brother. Listen to me, brother. Okay? All right, brother?
I'm listening.
We weren't expected to win that game. Not in North Carolina, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we go to Carolina. For about 3 quarters, we hung with them. Now listen, check this out.
I'm listening.
Last year, we were so bad when we got blown out, we just got blown out.
Right.
At least we showed a little bark. It might have been a chihuahua bark, but it was a little bark. You know what I'm saying? You got to start somewhere. When you're rebuilding a team, all you're looking for is that they're improving over what they did year over year. Did they look better than they did last year? Yes. Come on now.
Kev, I don't believe...
We had 27 points on Sunday, right? 27 points.
Yes.
We didn't score 27 damn near the whole season last year.
Okay.
We had 28 points in week 1. So obviously the points are getting there. I mean, I would like Blaine Gabbert to be a little more accurate with that deep ball.
Please.
But the points are getting there. So there is improvement. defensively, do we have work to do? Of course we do, but we are rebuilding. We got the second or third youngest team in the NFL right now. We are literally in rebuild mode, okay? So as long as those young players continue to progress each week, I don't like losing, but as long as I see the effort, you know what I mean? If there's effort there, I'm good. Just keep getting better.
I do not believe in participation awards. I do not believe in moral victories. I do not believe they do not put W's in the win column. They don't.
They don't.
And I don't accept them. And I do not believe in them. And that's what basically you're saying. Like, we have moral victory participation awards in Carolina. And I just don't cut it for me. Not when you're within 7 points with 5 minutes to go.
Let me ask you a question. If the playoffs was to start today, are we in there, yes or no? Yes, that's the answer. So be happy that we 1-1 and not 0-2, and let's continue to build.
It's not about that. See, I can handle losing.
That's just one loss.
No. It's how we lost. I can handle losing. You're not going to win every game.
Right.
It's how you lose that worries me. When you're within 7 points, the last 5 minutes, and you lose the way you lost?
If we was an established playoff team, then I would understand you. But we are rebuilding. This is it's a bad loss, but it's not the worst.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard. You're talking with your heart right now.
I am. But it's hard on the field, man. You've got to man up and have heart. Some pride about yourself.
We'll be okay. 6-10.
All right. Is AP finished? I'm talking career.
I don't want to say he is. I mean, he did lead the league in rushing last year. It just looks a little different this year. You know what I mean? Like, the holes, I can't say that they're not opening up for him because they were open the same way last year. It just doesn't look like he's hitting them quite as hard as he did like last year and the year before or whatever. But I really can't say I can't say that he's done yet because he still has some spring in his step. But clearly, you know, once you get to that 30-year-old threshold, it's kind of a
That's where I was going to go. Is it age or is it injuries?
Well, we certainly know it's not age. I mean, the guy still looks, good for his age. 32. Right. I mean, he'll start on anybody else's NFL team right now at 32 over any running back starting on any other team, right? So it's not that he's not in perfect shape. I just think Father Time is undefeated, right?
Yes, he is.
I mean, even though he might not look 32, he might look 25. You know what I mean? You're not quite healing quite as fast as you once did. And you know what? That's okay. He still had one hell of a career. I don't think it's over yet. I think he's still got maybe 1 or 2 more good years left in him before it's time to call it quits. But we'll see what happens when he comes back from that injury.
Okay. I'm with you on the same mindset. I don't believe his career is over. I mean, it's Adrian Peterson. You just, in your mind, you think AP could just keep running and busting through holes all day long, right? Mm-hmm. I believe, of course, with age and with injuries, he's just going to digress a little bit. He's not going to.
That's natural.
Yeah, it's natural. He's not going to hit him as hard. And even though in our minds we still see him busting through walls and carrying people on his back, it
ain't happening.
It's not happening no more.
It's just not going to happen. He's 32. He's going to have to do a little bit more sliding than usual.
A little more something. They're going to run out.
He's not running through people no more.
He's not running through people no more. And I feel sorry for him because I really like Adrian Peterson, even the child situation that he went through, and I was rooting for him. I was still rooting for him, and I just wish, those comeback guys could just come back and just shock the world some more. When Michael Vick was going through his thing, I wanted him to just come back and just light up the NFL and just say, you know what, y'all messed up for treating me how you did. I'm back now. This is still my league. But
on another note, they was messed up how they treated Michael Vick. Come on now.
They was.
The man paid his dues. Let the man live.
Let him live. AP, whooped his son. They whooped him a little hard. I don't believe him putting marks on kids.
Excessive, but it's how he raises kids. It's how he raises kids. I mean, most people we know got beat when they was kids too. Not abused, but
not
beat.
Abused.
It is what it is.
Right. One of the greatest things to me is defense in football. I love defense. I love seeing people get hit. I love seeing wide receivers come through the middle and getting smacked. I love quarterbacks getting sacked. I love running backs getting trucked. I love seeing it all. And this year, I was excited. The Raiders are about to have a smash mouth defense, and they were going to be lighting people up. It's stopping the run, hitting receivers as they come through, not letting the quarterback drop back. That ain't happening. What's up, Cam?
I'm gonna look directly into the camera when I say
Speak
this.
to Raider Nation, man, the Black Hole listener.
Raider Nation, I mean, y'all might see me as some haters, but I'm gonna be honest with you. That defense is awful right now. I mean, they got time to fix it, yes, but let's not try to sugarcoat anything right now. They are literally lucky they play the Tennessee Titans this week because
Mariota still may give them the business.
I mean, I don't think Mariota gonna give them the business, man. They're okay when they don't have to play the vertical passing game.
True.
Because where they've been getting eaten up at is quarterbacks just having career days on them. Like, I mean, Drew Brees, we know he's a good quarterback. I mean,
Yeah,
we know
he can
this.
light up anybody.
He can light up anybody. So you kind of was like, we'll give him a little bit of leeway. I mean, that is Drew Brees. He
Right.
can put 300 on people. He threw for 5,000 yards twice in his career already. So
Right.
he can do this.
Right.
But then you go and face Matt Ryan. I mean, let's not call Matt Ryan weak because I don't think he's weak.
Matty
I
Ice.
think he's a pretty good quarterback, and he's certainly capable of putting up big numbers. But it's not like he has the wide receiver tandem that he had 3 and 4 years ago.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? He's doing this with a pretty relatively new cast. I mean, Julio's still there, and Julio's going to get his numbers.
Right.
But for the most part, Julio wasn't insanely awesome out there like that. He caught over 100 yards, but
Right.
it wasn't like Julio was catching 98-yard passes. You know what I
Right.
mean? That was you're just getting burnt.
Just getting
right now.
carved up.
Just getting carved up.
Getting carved
you're
up.
not getting a hand on receivers. You're not jamming. But it's like every time a wide receiver and a quarterback need to make a play, it's there. There's no contest. There's no way you can block the pass. There's nothing you're doing. The pass rush. Do the Raiders even have a sack?
Anybody
I think they
see
got
Khalil
one
Mack? Is he
sack.
playing?
Khalil Mack, man, that's the Phantom of the Opera, man.
Man.
You know, that all black go good
Is
with
he,
the black because he did a disappearing act, bro.
Is he Jamarcus Russell on defense?
He is for the first 2 games. I
Man.
mean, everybody had expectations of Khalil Mack being
Right.
the defensive MVP. I did.
I did too.
I had him
I
picked to
did
win
too.
it because I went with the hype. To be honest, I was like, man, he had such a
Right.
good year last year. I'm gonna just ride the train and
Right.
assume that everybody's right.
Right.
First game of the season, I watched the whole thing. I swear on everything, they didn't mention Khalil Mack's name until they said, "Has anybody seen Khalil
Right.
Mack?" Was the first time they mentioned
Right.
his name.
Missing
I heard
person
he had
alert.
like 7 tackles. I was like, when?
Amber alert
When?
for Khalil Mack. Anybody see him, call us.
When he has 7 tackles, what on special teams? I mean, I didn't see him on the actual defense.
Me neither.
So, and in the second game, I mean, you don't have to be an impact player by getting hella sacks, but you do have to make an impact to be an
Right.
impact player. I didn't see it at all.
Right.
Not in any of these 2 games. And
Right.
if they don't get they can't be missing Alden that bad to only have 1 sack so far.
Are they
I mean,
missing Charles Woodson?
Yes. Yes, they are, Mr. Charles. I mean, he was the leader back there in the secondary.
Right.
He's a leader in anybody. So Charles Woodson is a trooper, man. Salute to a great career, Woodson, man, because you were the man. I mean,
Yeah.
you're probably the only real Raider player I really, truly admired. You know what I mean? Because him back there in the secondary, you, as old as he was, you still really couldn't pass like that on him.
Right.
He had a lot of heart, you know? And so, do they miss him? Yeah. So, Marcus,
What's up,
I got a
man?
question. Tony Romo, man, are his days numbered, or I mean, is Dak coming for his job? I mean, what's it looking like for the boy?
You know, I'm just gonna say it like this. Technically, his days are over. Will he play this year? Yeah.
Oh, you think he gonna play this year?
I think he's gonna play this year just because Jerry Jones is stupid. Basically, I mean, I don't know any other polite words to try to use. I'm usually just a straight shooter. So his days are pretty much over, in my opinion. I don't understand why you even want Tony Romo back out on the field. If he gets hit, he's hurt. If he falls on his back, he's hurt. Hell, if he throws the ball, he gets hurt.
So you saying he's a liability?
He is a major liability. His job is to what? Hand it off and throw the ball, right? And throw it accurately. But if every time he does that, he gets hurt, why would you want him out on the field?
I mean, he gives you the best chance to win right now.
What's the record right now?
1-1. All right, so let me ask you this. Let's put it in a scenario, right?
How many
Let's-
passing touchdowns has Dak Prescott thrown?
0.
Has he won a game?
It's 1-1.
Okay. All right. So
but I'm saying, check this out. Look, you're not able to move the ball like you want to with Dak. At least not right now. You
You're
will
1-1.
later. You're 1-1. That's come on.
you telling me not to go crazy over the Niners, but they're 1-1 still,
It's a
right?
little different. They bringing back the same team they had that went, well, you know, not the same exact team, but they're
Right.
bringing back a team that's good enough to win their division right now.
So why not keep Dak Prescott in there if he can still produce?
Because
he's a developing quarterback. He's young. He's agile. He's mobile.
That's because Dallas's mind frame, their mindset isn't on making the playoffs. They want to win the Super Bowl.
And Romo's going to win you a Super Bowl.
I'm not saying he's going to win you a Super Bowl.
Okay.
I'm simply saying he's the best chance they have if they want to get to that point. Dak Prescott ain't going to take you to the Super Bowl. Not now. I think he's going to be the future, but I don't think his time is now. I mean, let's say best case scenario, he wins a bunch of games while Romo's out, then it's done.
Okay.
But let's say they're teetering 3-3 or 4-4 when Romo gets back.
Okay.
Right? Let's say that happens.
Your playoffs are over.
No, they're not over. You're in the NFC East. That's a trash division. You still got a chance to possibly run the table and go 12-4, or even 10-6. Worst case scenario, if you got Tony Romo healthy and upright. You feel me? So I say you have to play him if he's healthy. But if they have a winning record, it's done. It's over for him.
Jerry Jones is so silly that even with their winning record, I guarantee you, if they were undefeated, or say they don't lose another game, he's still going to put Tony Romo in the game.
That's his boy, huh?
That's just his boy. I mean, Romo. Sound off, Kev. What you got?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm ready to sound off on the NBA season.
This early?
Yep.
All right.
It's around the corner. It's only 4 weeks away.
Okay, go ahead.
Last year was a very, very, very fun season to watch. We got to watch the Warriors break the record. We got to watch Kobe hit 60 in his last game. You got to watch LeBron bring home a ring for the land. But what the barbershops are talking about right now is, with the retirement of Kobe, who's the next Mamba? I mean, who's the next killer on the scene? Is it Dame? Is it Kyrie with the dance moves? I mean, is it Steph? I mean, who's the guy who's the next generational player that the NBA is about to mold? Everybody that we grew up watching is pretty much gone now. So we have to look for the next killer. Right now, if I was a betting man, just a betting man, and this is just my opinion, fan talk, I would say Kyrie is probably going to be the next Mamba. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. You can tweet us, FanTalk360. Marcus.
I wore this shirt for a reason. I'm very political, as you know.
Oh, I know.
And since Kaepernick took his knee during the anthem, everybody's been wanting to give their 2 cents, right? And they want to say that this doesn't belong in sports, right? You don't protest the anthem. You don't speak on political things in sports because it's not the right place, right?
Yeah.
But we forget that the induction of the national anthem was in baseball, because we came out the war and we wanted to show our patriotism. And that was one of the mass greeting places that we would assemble, and that was a fitting moment to show solidarity to our nation, right? Okay. So if patriotism doesn't belong in sports, why bring in the national anthem? Why celebrate Pat Tillman for leaving football to go fight in Afghanistan if patriotism doesn't belong in sports? We did several salutes to Pat Tillman, and no disrespect to his family. I have all the love for the military soldiers, and I support them. Right. But you can't knock them on one end and then celebrate them on another. Okay, just because it doesn't fit your narrative. And since we've had the police shooting in Tulsa, it seems like everybody now wants to say, "Oh wait, we do need to do something about it." But what about before Tulsa happened? Was it because the Fergusons and the Oscar Grants, is it because they happened so long ago that we forget about them and that we no longer want to talk about them, or that they don't matter anymore? And because Kaepernick took his stance in the middle of a silent period, that it wasn't the right place, but now all of a sudden, because Tulsa has happened, that now it's the right place. I mean, we just had Charlotte, North Carolina happen. If that's not the right place, my question is, when is the right place and when is the right time? we want sports figures to just be athletes, but they're human beings and they have opinions and they need to be able to express them. We want them to be able to help flood victims. We want them to speak out and support women's rights and move up and get respect and have women coaching the NBA. We want them to speak on all those things because it fits our narrative. But when they speak against something that we don't agree with, then we shame them. And I just don't feel that's right.
I'm with you, 100%, man.
All right. Thanks for watching another episode of Fan Talk 360. Let us know what you think. Tweet us, YouTube, comment us. We out.
Be sure to like our video. Peace out, people.
Flexing. No, you see me flexing, I'm just flexing. No, you see me flexing, I be repping. Never do it second, you be hating.